So we're back here with the last video about editing, at least editing pages from the editor here. We'll cover a couple of other things around this, but this will be the last video on all of this series of buttons. One thing I get often is phone calls or emails saying, Daoud, I can't find how to make, how to find this second row. They don't realize that it's this button right here that controls whether or not they see that second row. So if you log in and you happen to not see it, just go to the end here, click this, and you'll see what you need. So this last, actually this first, the first from the left, last from the right option I wanted to look at because it's a relatively important one. One of the important pieces that you'll do with your website is you'll create headings, and this is how you create headings here. You can forget, in all honesty, address and pre-format it. Those are things you'll never use. But this is the Format tab that's going to format paragraphs for you and headings. And how this works is, let's take this chunk of text. Let's go back and unjustify it from the center, and that automatically left justifies it because all my text is left justified. And let's say I wanted to make this a heading of a certain size. Let's say I wanted to make it a heading 3. And headings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's some value to them in SEO, in search engine optimization. Heading 1 being of most importance, and this is used the same way headings are used in your term papers or essays or research papers, where you might have a major heading at the beginning of a page and you may have some subheadings as you go down through the page to break up your copy a little bit. And this is how you'll create them. I'll call this a heading 2 for now, and for fun I'm going to change this back to a heading 1 because it's a heading 2. And you see all I've done is I've highlighted the text and then I've selected the option here. So let's go ahead and update the page and we'll see what this does. Now that it's updated, we'll come over to the visual part of the site and we'll see that our heading 1 text is bigger than our heading 2 text. By the way, we'll see our red text stayed. So what this does, it just makes different sizes of text based on the headings that you put on it. So this would be the major heading for the page, this would be a subheading, and even I could do a third heading with heading 3 and a fourth heading with heading 4. So keep that in mind as you're working on your pages and how you're going to use and find headings. If you want to get rid of the heading, just simply highlight it again and come here and make it into a paragraph. Or you can highlight the text and say you want to make it into a heading 3 instead of a heading 2. That's the bulk of the editing features here. We're going to talk in a moment about how to add an image and how to create links. We're going to do those in separate videos. Remember here on the right side, update page. Anytime you make changes, you've seen me do this a bunch of times, you want to select this update page option. So we'll just do this one last time, and I'll see you back here shortly.